Alright, hey guys, this is Icefox here with another deck profile. This time it's on my Twilight Dragons. Um, I've been testing this deck out a little bit on unrated, just kind of feeling it out, and I recently pulled it over to rated, and I managed to win two duels with it. One was against 6 Sams, and one was against GKs. Um, I have absolutely no clue how I beat GKs with this, considering I run off of Graveyard, basically. And although I think it's because of a couple of my mains that kind of stopped them. Anywho, um, we got our deck here. So we got our three Blue Eyes White Dragons, one Rabid Dragon, three Breakers, two Chaos Sorcerers, one Dark Armed, one Dread Dragon, double Veiler. We got our Glow Up Bulb, Gores, triple Red Eyes Darkness Metals, two Red Eyes Wyverns, and our triple Whitestone Legends. For the spells, we have the two Ancient Rules, one Dark Hole, three Dragon Ravines, one Future Fusion, Giant Trunade, Reborn, two MSTs, two Trade-ins, one Mirror Force, Solemn, and Double Warning. For the extra, we have the five-headed dragon, the typical target for the Future Fusion, Catastor, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Black Rose, Bryanak, Gaia Knight, Orient Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Hyper Librarian, and Trishula. We've also got our Exceeds, which is two Steel Swarm Roaches, and the ace card of the deck, two Thunder End Dragons. Just gonna talk about a couple of my techs here. Um, the Rabid Dragon. I'm running this mainly because it gives me a fourth target for the trade-in. Also a fourth target for the XYZ summon of the Thunder End Dragon, and it's a fourth target for the Ancient Rules. So I mean that way I don't really ever have Ancient Rules really dead. It's really hard to have this thing dead if I don't, as long as I don't send all four of them to the grave, which doesn't happen too often unless I manage to um, start discarding them with Ravine. Breaker, since I don't really normal summon too much, I use him as my little card to bait out warnings. If I know there's a warning down or if there's one face down and I've already got my Red Eyes Darkness Metal out, I'm going to summon Breaker. That way I can pop that thing before I start spamming the field with everything. Um, this is called Twilight for a reason. I'm running Chaos Sorcerers because they actually do rate pretty darn well. Um, I've never had a problem with them. They aren't ever dead in this deck. That's the funny part. And really, it's just overall a great card to add. Um, I'm running Veilers just to get that light to the grave really fast. And it gives me since I'm running so few traps, my trap count's only 4. I need to compensate somehow. So I found Veilers were a nice card to compensate with because it stops other decks from spamming. Um, it allows me to activate the Mirror Force, especially against 6 Sams. Um, use Veiler on their Shien, and then Mirror Force when they attack, if they're dumb enough to, anyway. Um, Ancient Rules, kind of self-explanatory. The reason why I'm running Glow Up Bulb in here is to give me a little bit more synchro ability. With me running 3 Ravines, it gives me a card that's really good to discard with. So it doesn't really affect me at all. If I draw it, whatever, it's Ravine fodder, which comes in handy quite often actually. Um, what else do I got here for techs? I tech an Ancient Fairy Dragon. I don't really synchro out 7s too often. I I tech him here mainly for GKs. I think that's the reason why I won over GKs is because actually they got over all three of my ravines, and then I synchroed out Ancient Fairy Dragon just so I could pop theirs and gain 1,000 and just to do it. It was a nice card. It allowed me to do stuff, but it's just one of those techs. Um, that's about it for my techs. And but if you guys have any comments, questions, suggestions, all are welcome. Just leave them on the comment section below, and I'll answer them as best as I can. And yeah. Anyway, we're out.